So welcome to the newest instalment from the Flying Raven Studios. This week we're going to carry on with the Necromunda scene and we're going to have a look at stencils. Now last time we looked at hazard stripes, so if you haven't seen that video, once you get to the end of this one, go and have a look at that one. Really good, just as a hint. But this week, as I said, stencils. So let's sit down, relax and see what we can find out. So stenciling. First of all, obviously you need to get some stencils. Now you can pick these up from anywhere, but we'll put a link in the bottom so that you can see where I got mine from. And what you do is you then get some tape and stick them down. Make sure they're stuck fast, but it also helps if you're using an airbrush that you hold the stencil with your thumb as well to just ensure that they're pushed down nicely. And then what you do is you, as you can see, make sure that they get a good covering. Just lay them on where you want them and keep going over them until you're happy with them. Next, what we're going to do is give them that grim dark look. So we're going to use some streaking grime. If you haven't seen the hazard stripe video, have a look at it after this video. We'll stick a link at the end and you'll be able to see that. But what you want to do is you want to plaster as much of the streaking grime over as possible. Just get a really good coat over the whole entire lot and make sure you kind of do leave it for a few minutes afterwards. I would say anywhere between 30 seconds to 60 seconds. And then you get some cotton buds, and just like in the hazard stripes, you start removing it, but you make sure that you remove it from top to bottom or bottom to top, but don't go across. This gives the feel of the grime running down the doors, and it kind of gives a more realistic feel. Now with this, because I've used white as the numbers through the stencils, you have to work them a little bit more. And sometimes some of the paint does come off because obviously with the airbrush it's quite a thin layer of paint, but it actually kind of gives it a really nice look. It gives it that weathered, aged look where it looks like there's been some rust underneath it and different bits. So all you do is you take it slowly and work away all of the grime and different bits on the black and on the white. And then once you've done that, I then thought actually the white wasn't popping enough, so I went back over all of the numbers and the letters in this case and just worked them a little bit more. But again, you have to be a little bit careful because you don't want to take all the paint off, but as I said, if you do take a little bit off, it's not a bad thing. It kind of gives it that nice look. Just make sure any last residual at the bottom or top is removed, and then you're pretty much done. So let's take a look. And here we go, the finished product. And I'm pretty pleased how that's come out. So I hope that helped. So that's stenciling. Gives your Necromunda board that kind of zone look, that extra little bit of detail that you might not first think about, but when you put it on there, it really does finish it off nicely. As always, if that helped, smash the subscribe button, ping the like button, and stay in contact with us. Also, would really like to see if you've got any comments or anything like that about how yours went. So if you have, put them in the box below, and we'll be able to get back to you as quickly as we can. But as always, until next time, stay safe.